and welcome everyone to this week's episode of Mondays in Exandria, the new batch. We are here and we are excited to play games. So let's get started. I am Lindy and I'll be playing Glass Cannon, the Warforged War Wizard, with Amnesia, and it's gonna be a grand old time. We also have Shiny Pilot with us tonight. How are you tonight?
Hey, I'm great. Sony's probably not doing so good, but I'm doing good. Yeah, gonna be playing Sonny. He's a Dragonborn, and he's an artificer, and he's learning how to be an adventurer. And we will continue adventuring shortly.
Someone who loves adventuring heroically would be D20 Coup de Grace. How are you?
Very good, very good. Yes, today I'll be playing Snaggletooth the Glass Cap, and I think he's ready to blow this demonic rise to back to the hell it came from. Yeah.
That's a solid plan. Back to the hell she came from, Nuggetosaurus. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm Nuggetosaurus. I'm playing Sully Rupt, the human bard. She's questioning everything right now on how stupid this plan is of just going into an evil temple. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Someone who is thriving off of our stupidity would be our dungeon master for this evening. Deception check. How are you?
Oh, thriving off of your stupidity. I love it. And back into the hell that I came from as well. I am looking forward to this. Last week our lovely players knocked on the door of the the betrayer's rise, and it answered with two ugly kitty cats with wings that wanted to bite them. And actually bit a few of them. It turned, scared a whole bunch of Aurora Watch guards who are the really not scary type, standing at the gates. But, hi, I'm Deception Check. I run these wonderful people through a game on Monday called The New Batch, or Mondays in Exandria. And we love playing together, and we missed Producer Trav. You suck for not being here, but we love you anyway. And, we want to see what happens. So last week, they did some things. They talked to some people. They decided, hey, we could just go up to the door and knock. So they took a nap, came to the door, met some guards. They were talking. Boom, death kitties, and they fought their way through. So now death kitties are dissolving. The Aurora Watch guard is awakening, and you're standing within 30 feet of open, massive, carved doors into the betrayer's rise. And that's where we find you guys. Behind you, you hear the noise of the guards waking up. Some of them are falling down. Some are getting up. They're basically trying to reform into position.
Well, that was intense.
Can I see past the doors? Like, what can I see? What's inside?
It's you can't really tell. It's almost like the light dies in a way as it goes through those doors.
Exciting.
Fun. Okay.
It's terrifying.
And how far away is the Aurora Watch from us?
They're about 30 feet behind you. You're at the top of the stairs, and the platform is about it's a wide, entryway to these 30-foot tall, massive carved doors that are just open enough that these beasts could have gotten through. You can almost hear scratching and clawing coming from inside the darkness within the door. And some in the Aurora Watch Guard now are yelling, close the doors, close the doors.
I think
as
maybe
they're rushing up there.
I think maybe we should close the doors, guys. Somebody starts jogging.
I think we should go through and close them behind us.
Are you sure? Jog, jog, jog.
No,
right.
But let's do it anyway. So yeah, that's what Sully's gonna help Sunny.
Okay. So you guys run up to the open door. These massive, thick doors are opened out. And you're going to try and close them.
Well, don't we need to go in there?
Yeah, we're gonna enter.
We're apparently shutting them behind
from
us
the inside.
But then we won't be able to run back out.
I know.
We need to get in, not out.
As you guys are talking, the Aurora Watch Guard gets up there and they start they're on either side of you now, and they're trying to push these doors closed. Get out of the way, we have to close the doors.
I'm gonna go through.
Yep.
Wait, don't go in. So Sully and Glass are in.
Yes.
Sunny.
Come on, Snaggle.
But what about the Carmichael?
Kubler is quick behind with Daryl, and Daryl.
Grinders
But
with me
he's
too.
well, of course.
I'm definitely being dragged in there, but yeah.
I
And-
imagine two
okay.
Daryls are just dragging.
Carmichael.
and you
Carmichael
hear
is being watched by our new acquaintance.
and you hear cursing on the other side of the door as they shut, and you have that boom as these two massive doors just slam together, and you're immediately in darkness as your eyes, for those of you who can see, as your eyes begin to feel like they
It's like faint glowing blue.
you're able to see a little bit lights, kind of an eerie kind of glow of silver starts coming from below, and you notice that you're standing on a blood-stained bridge
Charming.
that extends over a chasm that you can see now, and below you is a swirling silver mist. On the far side of the bridge is another set of closed double doors, these of black stone inscribed with a circle containing the profile of a smiling woman. The symbol is gouged with deep marks, as if something with claws has tried but failed to scour it from the stone.
That's only mildly disturbing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out
Typical goblin nerd.
the goggles of night that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny, do you need these?
I think Sonny made his own. He made a copy of
did
yours.
he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that's one of the ones I could make. Pretty sure. I will check while you talk.
Because we
but
had
yes.
a pair and you were
Yeah,
one who
Sonny was
needed it,
intrigued
so-
by it.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if we made a pair of that. Yeah.
As you stand there, the double doors begin to radiate with a faint crimson light. The light begins to pulse slowly, as if beckoning you to touch it. Snaggletooth,
Wow!
your chest is beginning to get very, very warm. That symbol of your heroism begins to get hot.
Good.
And if you look back at him, his chest begins to glow red in sync with the double doors across from you.
Huh.
We're all seeing that kind of color shift in real time.
Yeah, you know, like if you look at the door and you see it's glowing, and if you look back to look at each other, you see at the same pulse, because you've got the silver light below,
Yeah.
you've got the red pulsing of the door with the symbol on it that's got the gouges, and then if you look behind you, Snaggletooth, his chest is beginning to glow and pulse with the same
What are y'all
light
looking at?
and it's the same rhythm.
Can I make a religion check? I want to see if I recognize the
Yes.
face on the door.
Wonderful, please do.
+7 for a 21.
Wonderful. The DC was 10.
Oh.
That is a symbol of Avandra, the Changebringer.
Okay.
You've heard her name several times already.
Do I know her alignment?
You should know her alignment.
The 21, I hope so.
I believe it's good, but let me double check. I just want to make sure.
Neutral.
She's the Changebringer. Okay.
I don't know. The bringer of change sounds like a neutral person, but I don't know.
Could be. It also
Yeah.
depends on the kind of
Chaotic
change.
neutral, maybe?
Change.
Okay.
Or true neutral.
Chaotic neutral. Yeah, true neutral or
Yeah,
chaotic
true
neutral
neutral.
would be my guess. True
Yeah.
neutral? Okay.
She is her commandments are luck favors the bold, change is inevitable, and rise against tyranny.
Chaotic good.
Is it chaotic good?
Yep.
Oh,
I don't see that in this list for some reason. That's really
I'm on the
weird.
Critical Role wiki, and it says chaotic
Okay,
good.
I'm actually in the story of Wild Mount from
Oh.
D&D Beyond, and it's not saying. Okay, there we go. That actually is an excellent question. I probably should have foreseen. I apologize, but she is generally a good deity, and
And-
she's associated with that in some ways with the temple you were in earlier when you guys did the meditation, as well as maybe connected in some way with the thingy you have.
I think she
Okay.
likes me.
So, Sully, okay, so something that doesn't make sense to me. That is Avandra, the Changebringer. But this is supposedly a temple of evil. Why is she here?
Perhaps it was corrupted. Was not maybe originally
Hey.
evil.
Maybe a final
Insight
attempt
from you
to
guys
stop
to try and understand.
Okay, sure.
stop
Look
the
at the puzzler.
tide, maybe.
Or history.
13.
History or
13.
insight?
Oh,
History or
History-
insight.
Nat 20,
History
26!
will be, plus 17.
Okay, I give Snaggletooth 17 as well for advantage because he's wearing the symbol of heroism.
Mhm.
Sonny, do you have a guess, or are you going to let them just do it?
I'll let them just do it. Sorry, I was
Okay.
reading about my infusions.
Okay, history. You believe that the history for Snaggletooth and Sully, you guys both believe that Avandra was not necessarily associated with this particular temple, but she was associated with the taking of this outpost during the wars.
Okay.
Glass Cannon, in your databanks, you understand that you believe that this symbol is a lock of some way. The symbol is to guard the door. That's why it is scraped by claws, like someone's trying to break the power
Oh, okay.
of this. It keeps the door closed. So it's almost like an arcane lock in a way.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
This symbol functions almost like an arcane lock.
Oh,
That's confusing.
so since Snaggletooth has the key? Is that
It would appear so, yes.
Alright, well, let's cross this creepy ass bridge.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on.
What?
What if they were trying to lock something in?
No,
Yes.
they absolutely were.
Wouldn't we be letting it out?
We just
Not
need
if
to
we go
unlock
in
it.
and slay it.
We just need to unlock it for long enough to get inside and then lock it behind us.
What if we just go inside, like, avoid it, and then, like,
That's the only path forward.
Wait a second. Why am I overthinking this? I touch it.
Touch what?
The door.
It's 80 feet away. You guys are
Cross
right
the
at
bridge.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
fast. I touch it.
I'm running.
Fast.
You touch the door and it almost automatically opens.
Yeah.
It's just like perfectly balanced. You just touch it and it starts swinging open.
They
Let's
got
see.
really good hydraulics in here.
Sully, Sunny, and Glass. What are your passive perceptions?
Oh, Passive-
18.
16. My passive investigation is 18, though.
11.
Okay. Sully, as you watch Snaggletooth run across, and everyone is like kind of stunned that he just sprinted across. No, one, he almost seems faster than he was before, but hey. You hear in a whisper coming from the mists below you, just kind of, just a little, just enough, kind of catches your ear, and then you pay attention to it, and you hear, "Together, yes, we can break them. Together, come to us. Let us catch you. Jump. Let us have you. Come to us. We won't let you." You just hear that repeating in the mist from below you.
Charming.
Right.
See, they're too
Intrusive
fast to get
thoughts
to
out
me.
loud.
Twitch.
So I'm the only one who hears that, right?
Yes, no one else notices it.
Oh.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just gonna
Don't
just,
acknowledge
like,
the creepy whispers from the chasm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like reach behind me and take Glass's hand if they'll allow me.
Oh, yeah, of course they will.
And I'm just gonna hold on to their hand as I cross this bridge. And I'm like, Sonny, don't
Yeah.
look down. Just keep walking.
Okay. I'm looking ahead. Looking ahead. I
Would
got
you
this, and
also
he's
like to hold my hand?
No. I'll go off balance and I'll fall and I'll die. I'm good.
I would not let you die from falling.
Here, hold. Ooh, okay.
I run back. I'm like, why are you guys taking so long? Run for it.
He'll grab your hand.
Okay.
Because he thinks he's like, maybe she's right. Maybe the robot can hold on to me.
Okay.
I am, tied for second place in strongest party members of this party with my 10 strength.
Okay. So you guys all cross the bridge and head into the next chamber.
Yeah.
Okay. You find yourself in a hallway.
Oh.
The walls of the hallway are covered with carvings that depict a great battle involving mortals, celestials, and fiends. A faint whistling noise emerges from the walls, sounding almost like snoring. Now, inside the temple, this is the temple proper. You were in kind of a chasm cavern area before you walked in. Now you're in a hallway of smooth black stone, except for where the carvings are. The ceilings here are about 20 feet tall, and there is no light at all on this side of the door. That means those of you with dark vision are even having a very difficult time right now. Those of you without dark vision, which I believe now that Sunny has his goggles, are perfectly fine. Well, not perfectly fine. You're still having trouble too, but it's very difficult to see very far in front of you.
Guys, it's awfully dark in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Should I be
my
worried?
amulet still bright?
Now that you cross
Well,
the
that's a good
door,
question.
Okay.
the amulet goes cold again.
Okay. All right.
The light that was pulsing from the door slows
Uh-huh.
as the doors swing shut behind you, and the light is gone.
Well, that's good.
And you hear as they finally touch, the doors close. These light doors that open with the barest touch of Snaggletooth's hand slam with a boom as they
Oh
close.
no. Whatever's in here's awake now. They heard that. I know it. It's gonna come kill us.
Wait, there's someone sleeping?
I'm sure. If there was,
It's coming
not
from the
anymore.
walls. That's what you said the sound was. Sounded like. Yeah.
I did.
I go up to one of the walls. And
Coming from the walls. It's
Okay.
coming
tap,
from-
tap, 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 tap.
All right. Well, it's solid stone.
Please.
Absolute solid stone. You tap it, and it just feels like it could be 50 feet thick, maybe. There's no give whatsoever. And you feel the relief of these carvings that are all over from the battle carvings you've seen.
Guys, I'm getting a little nervous about this. I mean,
Would
we're
you
in a
like
dark
to light
chamber.
a torch?
Sonny,
We can all
What?
see, kind of, right?
when are
Yeah.
you not nervous?
No.
Okay.
When we're on the
Dark-
Carmichael?
For the
Actually,
most part, dark vision
Damn right.
requires some source of light. Even if it's a very, very small amount, there is no light.
None. There's no light.
Pitch
Nothing.
dark. Not
Pitch
even
dark.
starlight or
And-
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Um,
It is difficult for anyone. Like you can see maybe your
Well-
hand in front of your face just because
My
The-
eyes are like just the faintest of glow.
How
And
about-
that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
it
but
is,
I
it is
was-
very difficult.
was gonna say, if we light up a torch, will that be like a big beacon? How about like a soft glow? Like if I do the glowy
Oh yeah,
thing
your
of-
glowstones.
what is it?
Yeah. That's it. That's an easy artificer.
I think that's probably
Yeah.
better. Yeah. We want to be. We're in the minds of Moria right now.
Yes.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I don't
Not
want
be
to draw
noticed.
too much attention.
Yeah.
It's already
Because
gonna
you
be
can
like
also
a fish
like
in the
throw
ocean.
those glowstones like ahead of us and stuff, and just have a
Yeah,
thing.
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do the glowstone thingy magummy.
Okay.
That's a free. That's like cost nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You see
As many times a day
a,
as you want.
a light, just a bluish glow just takes the room. It almost shines off these smooth black stone walls, and the reliefs of the carvings really pop now. You still hear the quiet snoring behind, but now you see this massive battlefield and depiction of a battle. And I probably should put you on the map because that's not fair for
Oh.
you to. I
I'm gonna
forgot.
stealth. Oh my god.
Okay. You guys are right there. Oh yeah, you're stealthing. As you you walk right into a wall. Let me give you. I forgot to reveal these areas for you. So the first area that you guys were in was this one, this area right here. That was the long
The walkway.
chasm
Yeah.
that you had to go through, and then the first room is this area here, this hallway that you're in that depicts the battle.
Ah, okay. right.
All right.
Is there any? Is there
Sorry?
any? I mean, it just depicts a battle on this. The relief,
Massive,
right?
a
There's not
massive
like
battle. It's an artist's rendition of a battle. If you'd like to see if you understand what's going on here, you can make a history check. Anyone can.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would like to.
Also, religion checks can be used to recognize individuals in the depiction.
That's
So
a
you-
9 for me.
So I got 6.
Okay,
I
a
think-
9 and a 6.
I'll make a.
So it-
I'm scared, but I'll make a history check.
Okay.
Sully is a little unnerved by this darkness.
Nope. 8.
Okay,
8 history.
Snaggletooth.
I'm sorry. A history?
A history?
Okay.
I mean,
14.
nope. You guys have no idea what this battle is.
Some
It's
big
just a battle, right? If you want to make a religion check, see if you recognize anyone in it, but you can't. You don't know what battle this is. It doesn't make any sense to you. You guys aren't that well versed in battle
We
lore.
can do both the history and also
The religion is to recognize
Okay.
individual people in
Wow.
there, but the history check was to recognize the battle.
Slight-
I mean,
slightly
we know
better.
all about the battles that involved coffee.
No,
17.
Yes. 17. All right.
It's a little better.
Sully, you recognize that two figures in this image. You see a melancholy warrior with curly hair carrying a spear and a shield. It looks a little bit maybe like Alan that you're looking for.
Okay.
Has
Like
two
how he's
figures
just given
by.
up on Elixir.
I've
It's just
tried.
Alan now.
I've given up.
Alan.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, he has two figures by his side, kind of like the center figure in this whole battle scene. A white-haired girl, no more than 12 years old, and a young adult woman with hair that flows behind her, turning into a road upon which countless soldiers march. You'll know that the two figures are the Moonweaver. I can't really pronounce her name. Sehanine, Sehane, and Avandra the Changebringer.
Okay. And I think Avandra's also like the travel lady, like roads
fortune,
and stuff like
that
that.
kind of stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's Alan. And then that's the Moonweaver, I think, and that's definitely Avandra.
Interesting. This poor guy. We're gonna get all the way to him, like the end of this
You're like,
campaign.
Alan!
We're like Alan. He's gonna be like, my name's
Who's Alan?
Elixian.
Okay.
It's Alan now.
You guys, now that you have light and you notice that you can really tell that the snoring is coming from the walls. And you also notice as you try and listen to it closer and you look at this picture of Elixian or Alan and the two goddesses, you notice there's holes just intermixed within this battle depiction. Like 1-inch diameter holes kind of drilled into it.
Oh, okay.
That feels like a trap.
Just stick your
Worms or
finger in them.
something.
Okay. Nothing's happening right now, but as you notice, the hallway turns to the left and then turns back to the right and then straightens out.
Can I?
Check the floor for traps. Yes.
Let's go see. Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so not, I was gonna say this sounds horrible, but I could send Grinder in there.
Oh
Well, I mean, how far do you? Where do you go? Where do you go to check traps? These squares also are 10-foot
okay.
squares, 10 by 10 squares. So
Oh, okay. Then I would move. Where's the relief at?
it's all along these walls. Every wall. It's to your right.
Okay. Well,
It's
where's
on the little wall here.
holes in the relief at? Or are they all over the place too?
Interspersed, kind of
Okay.
haphazardly.
I see. All right. Well, then, I guess I'll check this area here.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
You know,
Yes.
I may be the kind of half thief for this party. I'm not the investigator.
Oh. Well,
no.
okay. Looks
No
fine.
traps,
No,
it's
no
fine.
trap here. No trap
All
here
right.
at all.
Okay.
Well, since, I'm a light goblin, I will just continue to walking and wait for your heavy people to go around
Okay.
here.
Okay, so you walk forward.
Yeah.
Okay, as you walk forward, those of you who are watching to see what happens to Snaggletooth begin to notice things coming out of the holes.
Snakes.
Teeth.
Why'd it have to be snakes?
Oh,
Eyes.
teeth! teeth out of those and eyes.
Like
oh no, is
goo.
this more
What?
Mouthers?
Starts
They have-
pouring out.
Teeth and eyes.
And then
Snaggle?
all
Snaggle?
around Snaggletooth,
Time to keep going.
Mouthers
Ooh.
begin to form.
Begin to
Gooey.
gibber.
All right, I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative in just a
Alright.
moment.
Certainly.
Initiative.
Dun 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 dun.
All right, get rid of the bat cats.
Right.
We'll pull in a Kubler. I'll try and run him for you guys. Or would one of you guys like to run him? Because I don't think he's actually leveled up or prepared, really.
I'm also a wizard, so I can
Okay.
run him.
Just act for him.
Yeah,
in
it'll
a
be
way.
mostly cantrips, just to keep it easy.
Yeah. All right, so you guys will have one gibbering mouther ahead of you
Just gotta give me
and
his sheet.
2 behind. I will open that sheet up for you. Just give me
Thank
one
you.
moment. And
Okay. Huh. Okay. So, were the holes there before, or have they been dug in?
That's a good question. Bored in so that the Mouthers could sleep in the walls. That's creepy.
Or...
okay, you have access to his sheet. I don't
Thank
know how
you.
well it's done. Matter of fact, he's still level 3.
You know what? I'll make do.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to reset the turn order.
No.
Oh, he
doesn't-
uses
He doesn't have any spells on
He
there.
uses
D&D Beyond. That's why his
Yeah.
only level 3 there.
And he doesn't have his character sheet in the campaign, so... What cantrip does he normally use? I know he has Magic Missile.
Yeah, he uses Magic Missile, and I think he uses Firebolt.
Cool.
I think. All right. So, if you'd all like to roll initiative.
Certainly.
Love
D&D
to.
D&D Beyond, I'm an 8.
Oh my
11.
god.
Or correction, a 9. Sorry.
It's like the
9.
worst initiative I could have rolled.
Okay.
Sorry,
We're going to
guys.
add in
Yeah, that is the worst
Sunny?
initiative you could roll.
and Sunny has a 9.
Thank you.
Sully, what do you got?
I have a 22.
Okay. All right, and what do we have for Kubler?
Kubler got a 6.
Kubler got a 6. Okay. The Kubler elf.
Yep.
All right. And then Mouthy. Mouther. And Smiley. Okay. We'll set that to sending. Sully! Goo has just formed into more of those gibbering mouthers that you saw before. They're chittering and they're keening. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And you still have the pain in your side where you were bit last time. What would you
Yeah.
like to do?
I will, and I think if I remember correctly, Psychic didn't really do a lot to them. So, I'm gonna Sacred Flame the one closest to us. Whichever one that might be.
Okay. They're all pretty. I mean, you're surrounded in front and back, so we just, whichever one. You know that
Yeah.
the 2 behind you are blocking you from trying to escape out of the door that you just came through. The one in front of you is just sort of blocking your way from moving into the next room.
Okay, I don't like having, enemies to my back, so I'll attack
Okay.
one of the ones behind us.
Okay.
So it needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
My DC is 16.
0.
Not good at the
Okay.
dex. We know that now.
For 13
Okay.
radiant damage, if that matters. And as my, excuse me, bonus action, excuse me, I'm gonna inspire Snaggletooth and just be
Okay.
like, don't let them bite you.
So inspiring.
So inspiring. So you
Good
have a
advice.
D8.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna back them out a little bit more because they weren't exactly on top of you, but it all starts in the same spot. Are they still? Oh, they're all linked again. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. All right. So next in line will be Mouthy. Oh, wait. Why did it go so far down? There we go. Mouthy. Mouthy is going to be one of the ones from the south. It moves up. What is their movement rate? They are super slow. So it gets to there. All right. That's all it can do at this moment. Reaches 5 feet. You know what? It's going to spit.
Ew.
All right. It spits. Sonny, I need you to make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. All right. Saving throws. Dex. Ooh. Yep. 19.
All right, you pass. Yeah, it
Woohoo.
spits this goo at you, but you aren't blind. You aren't blinded by it. You dump out of the way, and it falls harmlessly onto the ground.
Cool.
All right, Snaggletooth.
All right. I killed him. I'll move over here,
Okay.
and I make a stabby stab first. Boom. One of those.
All right, that hits. All
Okay.
right, I'm gonna have to start keeping track of these guys separately. So, let me make sure I got their damage down.
Well, I'll try to kill him real quick for you.
Okay. All right, so that was the one that got attacked first. 13, 4, and then you stab for 11. So that's going to be... All right. Go. Okay, your next attack?
Well, punch,
Okay,
Yes.
that's a hit.
and then I want to use. Wait, do I want to use stab? No, I want to use nimble escape. That's the one. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then I want
Okay.
to go wee and hide behind Sunday.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome,
All
Sunday.
right, the two to the south look significantly damaged, or at
Look.
least a decent amount of damage now.
I've done
It's
my
true.
part.
It is true. You did hurt him.
All right, Glass Cannon, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look at the one that Sully injured and say, Mind Sliver.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to Mind Sliver. Make that int save.
Oh, it's an int save. Sorry, that's even worse. 5.
11 psychic.
Okay.
That's it. I'll stand there.
Okay. It looks to be about half its consistency as it was before. There's bits of it sloughing off now. All right. So that's Mouther, which I'm going to put green. This is Mouthy, which is going to be red. And this is Smiley, which sounds like a yellow. All right. So Mouther, which is
Green.
I set up here. Green. It's going to start moving down towards you guys. 1, 2, and it spits. I'm going to need dexterity saving throw from Glass Cannon and Sully.
Okie dokie. 13.
All right, you pass.
Yay.
11.
You fail.
But
And there's a blinding flash of light. Glass Cannon isn't affected, but you are now blinded until the end of its next turn.
yikes. Okay.
All right, and I need to set this as they have used their thingamabobber. Used it, and you've used your spit as well. All right, so Sunny, Snaggletooth punched some stuff. They did some stuff. Things been spit at you, and Snaggletooth is hiding behind you.
It's kind of like the line from Independence Day. Like, don't shoot that green shit at me.
Okay, but before you do, I need you to take a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw
Wisdom save. Okay.
as the gibbering from the mouths begin to get into your head.
Nat 1 for a 2.
Okay, so I need you to roll a D8 for me.
Oh no.
Kill me, man. 4.
You just stand there as the gibbering of these mouthers just gets in your head and you don't know what to do.
When Sonny started gibbering too, he's like,
Lots
Kinda,
of so
yeah.
much gibbering.
So much
His
gibbering,
eyes go
gibbering.
wide and he's gibbering.
Hoobler.
Oh, does my
Yes?
stalwart grinder get to do anything, or is he
Um,
kind of?
Well,
How
you
does-
have
how
to
does
use
that
your
work?
bonus action to give it a command.
Oh, so I can't. Okay.
Yeah, so you're not actually
Gotcha.
able to give it the command, unfortunately.
He's probably looking at you like too much caffeine. Like,
Not enough?
He's handing you another cup of coffee. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
You need another one?
Grinding
the answer?
sounds. Concerned grinding noises.
Hoobler is going to see that we've been attacking this one from a distance mostly, and is just going to do a firebolt because I don't know what other cantrip he has, so I just threw it in there. Firebolt. For an
That is a
18.
hit. How much? For 8 fire.
8 fire.
Okay. Let's make sure that. Yep, that rolled 2. All right. So
He's
that's
like-
mine.
Daryl's. Protect me.
30.
So the Daryls will like stand in a triangle formation around him to protect him.
Triforce protection program.
Yes, basically.
Wonderful. Smiley. Smiley starts moving up. And it's going to spit as well at Snaggletooth. I'm going to need Sunny, Snaggletooth, and Glass Cannon to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Yes, Sunny, you can make
Would
it.
I naturally? Would I fail it though because I'm kind of like enthralled by the?
No. No, you just can't take reactions, and you're just not sure what to do. It's kind of, but you can jump out of the way of things that are flying at you.
Okay.
Glass, you're blind.
Wait. I'm going to use my reaction
Uh-huh.
to activate my arcane deflection. When I hit by an attack or I fail a saving throw, I can add a +4 to that saving throw. Would a 12 save me?
12 does not save you.
Oh, okay. That doesn't. I tried.
You needed a 13.
Oh, okay. So close.
All right. Snaggletooth? Oh, you
Roll.
25. You're fine. Sunny?
15.
All right. Both of you are fine. Glass and Sully are blinded now.
My optics.
Sully, you're blind.
I'm blind.
Claw it off your face.
So
So it's the goo that's doing this, right?
No, when it lands, it's
There's
a
a
bright
flash of
light.
light.
It's like,
bright
it's like a
flash of
flashbang.
light. Sorry, I missed that. Okay.
yes, flashbang Resident Evil bullshit.
Get the high pitch ringing in your ears, you know.
Yeah. I am gonna like all of my spells are a creature that you can see within range that you can
I
see.
just was looking and I have
Yeah.
something. It's real dumb, but I have something for the next round. So
Yeah. So instead, I am going to pull out a dagger
Mm-hmm.
and throw a dagger in the direction of the green one.
Okay.
So
Disadvantage dagger attack.
yeah. Actions. We'll just use that. Okay, so that's a 23, and that's a 21. 21
You
is
hit
not
it.
disadvantaged.
You
Okay,
hit it solid.
perfect. So that's gonna be. Oh, can I? I can do that. Well, they're not. No psychic damage. Okay.
I did psychic damage and it seemed to be okay.
It seemed
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so
my
then in
mind's
that
silver.
case, I'm gonna expend a bardic inspiration to psychic blades as well. So it takes 5 piercing and 3d6 psychic. And 13 psychic damage.
Okay. You hear the gibbering screech. And through your blinded eyes, you know you did quite a bit of damage to that one.
Sweet. And then for my bonus action. Oh no. Okay. Oh, that can hear you. Okay, so they just have to be able to hear me.
Yep.
And I get those back on what, a short rest? I'm gonna hold on to my inspiration for now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mouthy. I'm going to roll to see if it gets back its spit. No, it doesn't. So it moves 10 feet and gets right next to Sunny. And it's gonna bite. 9.
It misses.
And you are fine.
Besides
You do
gibbering.
notice- You do notice that while you are standing here, the ground feels much more difficult to move. It feels like the ground is almost softer now that this has moved within reach of you. All right. You may have to make a roll at the beginning of your turn.
Oh no.
Snaggletooth, you also notice that the ground has become soft beneath your feet. I need you to make a DC 10 saving throw.
Crap. Wait, what saving throw?
DC 10 strength saving throw.
Strength.
Okay.
Well, you're the strongest member of the party.
All right, you are
So-
fine. You are not going to have problems moving, but it is difficult terrain now.
All right. I jump on Sunny. Sunny's not difficult terrain.
Okay. You are
And,
now on Sunny.
and then I want to stab this guy.
Okay.
I imagine you jump on Sunny and he kind of staggers with the shift and weight all of a sudden, and as you're leaning towards one of it, you're like stab. You're like using the momentum.
Okay. Great sword does hit.
All right.
All right.
And then I want to punch him.
All right, you punch him.
Nice.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Oh, wait. Flurry of... I could use Fury of the Small anyways. but
It seems to be almost breaking apart in front of you.
Okay. I use Fury of the Small then. Plus
Okay.
2 damage.
Does 2 more damage?
Yep.
It's still there.
Dang!
It's falling apart, but it's still there.
Then I punch it again.
Okay.
Punch. 13.
And with that punch, the mouths dissolve.
Yeah.
And that one is now gone from your sight.
Tough little sucker.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Glass cannon, you're blind.
I am blind, but I do recall that there was one behind us, and I do not want Sully to be traumatized by a second bite. I'm going to turn around, because I have Sully right next to me, so I'm just going to, like, orient myself. Like, alright, yes, you are here. 180. So I turn around, then I'm going to step forward.
Mm-hmm.
I hear the gibbering.
You do hear the
I'm
gibbering.
going to walk out like this.
Okay, I need you.
towards the
Okay,
gibbering.
as soon as you get there, I need
Yes.
you to make a DC 10 strength saving throw.
Okay. I'm strongish. No, not enough.
Your speed is 0. You cannot
Okay.
move.
I will stand here then between it and Sully, and I will hold my action to shock and grasp it if I feel it come within my arms doing this.
Okay. It's Mouther's time. Mouther's going to roll to see if he gets his spittle back. He does not. So he steps up. And he bites.
Do I feel him?
14. He is close. You may attack.
All right. Also, 14 does not hit me. So,
I knew that. Yeah.
I will shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp. That is a
22 with
hit.
my disadvantage.
That is a hit.
Kazap for 3 lightning.
For 3.
I could move away, but I don't want Sully. Stand there.
Oh, you can't move away because
Oh,
your
yeah,
speed
yeah,
is
yeah.
0. All right. Sunny, you're also blind.
I'm not blinded anymore, right? Because that was the Mouther that.
That was the top one. Yeah, you're not blind anymore.
Yeah.
You're
okay,
right.
Cool. Cool.
Sunny passed his check. I'm not blind.
Oh, I said. Oh, it's Sunny. I was saying Sully. Sunny.
Okay. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I read it wrong.
Sully and the Shunny.
I felt terrible. I'm sorry.
That's all good. Sunny is actually going to fire off a firebolt just to keep it simple and easy at that one that's in
More
the distance.
fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
10 to hit.
10 hits.
Hey, all right, cool. Rolling damage. And 9 damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna sick Grinder on him with his bonus action. Be like, get him, Grinder.
Okay.
Grinder's gonna run.
I need
and
Grinder to make a
smack.
strength saving throw as it gets close.
Grinder makes a strength save. Okay, let me see his stats.
Come on,
real quick.
Grinder.
Come on, Grinder. Wahoo. It doesn't get any
Grinder to
bonuses to it,
grinding.
so I'll just roll. Actually, wait, no, I don't click on me. I'd have to just roll 20, right? Well, my strength's a 0 anyway, so
Okay. Yeah, you can
yeah.
just
So
roll yours.
he's a 15.
Okay, he's a 15. Perfect. He
Yep.
moves perfectly fine. He gets to him
Okay,
and can make
dodge,
do
ducks.
whatever action.
One punch man right in the face with his grindery arms.
One punch.
One punch.
Oh, grinder.
Okay, so this so it's a 9 plus a 6 to hit, so
That's a hit.
14. Oh,
Roll
15.
your damage.
Yep. And then he does 1d8 plus 3 force damage. Oh, of course, I rolled a 1, so 4 damage.
Okay. You see this one. This one's also beginning to get somewhat. It's having a difficulty with its form.
Perfect.
All right, Kubler. Surrounded
Oh,
by
yes,
a
that's me.
triforce of.
Yes, Kubler will see the firebolt that Sunny just threw at that fiend, and will firebolt as well with a nat 20
Oh, roll that damage.
for 23.
Okay.
Man.
Wow.
Pumping out that
That
damage.
nearly breaks that one apart. Yeah, it's just like it's not
It's
doing
like,
too
oh,
well.
I'll help with the roasting.
All right, so that it's its turn now. It's having a difficult time staying together. It's going to try and spit maybe. No, it can't spit, so it starts moving. It starts moving. It's going to get this it's going to get to Sunny. It makes a bite. 15.
Oh, wait. My AC's 15.
So it bites you.
It bites you.
No!
Okay. I need you to make a DC 10 strength saving throw.
Strength saving? Sorry.
Mhm.
Okay. 18. We're good.
Okay, you do not get knocked prone, but you take 17 points of damage.
The jaws, the mandibles.
As multiple mouths just bite into you, as it just kind of like almost tries to absorb you, but it doesn't quite do it.
Oh, Sonny howls in pain. I'd be howling in pain. That sucks.
That's a good bite. I mean, not a good bite. It's a bad bite, but it's a bite. Sully, you could see. Sonny just got bitten, and you know what that feels like.
I do, but there's also a Mauler in front of glass. So
Okay, the one in front of glass looks like it's still holding together pretty well. The one right next to Sunny is falling apart.
Okay. I'm gonna step forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attempt to hit this one with my rapier. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does indeed.
Awesome. And that is gonna be 6 piercing damage.
All right, anything else?
No.
Okay.
That is it.
Oh, I completely forgot to make you roll this. That's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I can roll for that for the
Strengths.
movement.
No, it's a DC 10 wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I can do that.
Would you like me to make that as
Natural
well?
20 for a 22.
You're fine then. Yeah, everything's fine. It's not your turn yet to do it. It's
Okay.
on your turn.
Okay. Cool.
Mouthy. It's like nom 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 nom. It's gonna turn around and you just stabbed it. It's gonna, let's see if it gets its spit back. Yes,
Oh,
it
no.
does get its
It
spit
does.
back. So it spits right on the ground, bright light in front of both of you. I need-
My optics just came back.
Dexterity saving throw for both of you.
21.
That's
I'm
much
fine.
better.
I've
23.
recalibrated my optics.
Okay. So the bright light goes off, but you duck your head, you avert your eyes, and then it
Just
turns
the tip
around
goes down, and then the glow goes right up.
and it goes to bite Sully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there.
4. It misses.
Yeah,
I might have been
no.
blinded by its own spittle.
Probably.
Snaggletooth. Come on, hero. What you got?
Yes. Well, continuing to not be in difficult terrain, I'll strike at this one.
I need you to make a DC 10 wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Damn.
Wisdom, yes.
Wait.
You still have your bardic inspiration.
Yes.
What? How much is it? D6, D8.
It's a D8.
What have you got? What do you got? No,
Oh!
you fail. Roll me a D8.
Wait!
Wait.
Wait.
What? What?
A luck roll.
Okay, luck roll. Start over.
There you go.
There you go. You're fine.
13.
That's it. Okay, you are not gibbering yourself now.
Yes.
All right.
Now
so
I kill
that
him.
attack does hit, and you slash it in twain. It's dead
Good.
Oh, ah.
with one strike.
Then I will double backflip onto glass and strike this guy.
Okay. I mean, you're doing your Yoda thing. It's okay. We're gonna have to get you one of those light blades. So
Yeah.
So I was gonna say it's
full
totally
Yoda.
the Yoda thing. Yeah.
All right.
He
so
needs
you
green
hit.
flame blade to cast
Oh,
spells.
yeah, that too. All right. Okay. And that's your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's falling apart. Your hits really did some damage to it. Glass cannon. You have a weight on your back now.
I just pat her head. Finish him! Or
Mind
their head.
sliver.
There you go.
Sliver. Okay. Intelligence check. Correct.
Yep, intelligence save, please.
Well, it doesn't have saves. So 14.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 10 psychic damage, please.
That's a really good roll by that Mouther. It had to roll an 18 to get a 14.
Oh gosh.
All right, so you did 10 damage. It is falling apart before you, but it's
pretty
still
good on
holding enough
2d6.
together. Oh, hold on. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yep.
These things have too much going on. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm fine.
You're fine. All right, so yes, that damage
Pretty
goes down.
worse.
It's falling apart. It's not doing good. And then it's its turn. All right, we're going to roll D6 again. 5. It gets it back. It spits. Dexterity saving throw from both of you. Flashbang.
And isn't it also our goblin friend as well? He's
Oh,
here
yes.
too.
Goblin friend, too. Dexterity save. Oh, he's just
It's
like,
fine.
like 5.
Oh,
I got
no,
this.
that's a
I rolled an
12.
8 again. If I could roll a 9.
Okay, you guys both.
4.
Okay, so both of you are blind now.
Okay.
Again.
Okay, so it's going to be attacking with advantage.
It's fine.
I jump off glass, land on Sully's head, and then jump away from the spit.
Okay, so it is going to go. I rolled again to see who it would attack. It's attacking Sully.
I mean, she tastes
That's okay.
better.
Yeah. I'm very
She's more
tasty
And
fleshy.
than
this
others.
is with
Advantage.
advantage. I'm sorry.
Whoa! Why didn't you roll to attack me?
19. Okay.
19.
That hits me. Yeah.
Okay, 17
Jeez.
damage.
Okay.
As the familiar caress of the gibbering mouther
No.
Gross.
nibbles at your side again.
No.
Gross.
That's not good.
All right, Sonny.
I was gonna say, understanding the effect of this blindness, it's not something that's curable because it's just like a bright light going
It's
off.
just
a-
There's
it's
nothing
just
I
a
can
bright
do to
light.
fix it.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see if there's any way I could help him that you guys knew of that I was missing here.
Nope,
I
nope.
mean, technically we are blinded, so you could cure us, but it'd be a waste of a lesser
Yeah, it's
restoration.
just it's a waste.
Okay, let me see. Are you within 20 feet?
Let me measure.
Oh, yes, you are. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I am wise beyond my years
Yeah,
with a 9.
With
Oh.
a 9. Roll a d8 for me, please.
That's not why.
I like how Sunny's the only one so far affected by the gibbering. But all of us are like, flashbacks.
A 7.
A 7. Okay. You can make a melee attack against a rarely determined creature within your reach, and you just
Things
swing
within
out.
your reach.
Yeah,
You're
you
just like,
I backhand Grinder if he was there. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, yeah, poor Grinder's like standing there looking at you like, what?
Grinder's over
Yeah,
here where
yeah,
he punched the
yeah.
last guy.
Oh yeah, I know, being silly.
And Kubler is outside of the reach. Kubler with the win, maybe?
Well, Kubler is going to be like, fret not, good friends. By a bolt. Oh, hot!
No.
Daryl,
He's too-
Daryl, I'm so sorry. Daryl.
He's too
no.
busy like bowing.
Aw.
and,
Damn
and
it, Daryl,
taking-
I didn't realize the embalming fluid was this flammable.
Guys, we're the best adventurers ever. Just saying.
All right, Smiley's dead, so Sully, it's still there.
It's still there. I'm still blind, so I'm gonna disadvantage attack it with my rapier.
Okay.
So with disadvantage, it's a 13.
That hits.
Yeah.
But
For 7.
And with that strike, the Givering Mouther givers no more.
Yay.
woohoo.
You're out of initiative.
Sweet.
Uh,
Have I mentioned how much
Are
I
they-
fucking hate these things?
Are they
Ew,
dead?
I got spit on my shoe.
Are they? Is everybody okay? Are they dead?
Yeah, they're dead. We're
Okay.
fine.
I believe so.
Ish.
Ah, my optics. Yes, they are deceased.
The snoring from the walls goes silent.
Anybody hurt bad?
I am fine.
Uh,
I am uninjured from this battle.
I'm skeptical, but okay.
That's
Okay, well that
Um,
was a little
all
disturbing,
good.
guys. I think we should probably go back now. Yeah.
no.
How?
We
How do you
have
expect
only
us to get
begun.
out?
We should just go bang on the door. They'll let us out.
No, they won't. Monsters bang on these doors.
There's a hero's treasure in here. We're gonna get it.
Once we entered, we're not leaving.
What did I
Ever?
sign up to do this with you guys?
Ever? Snag's like, no one mentioned that to me.
Don't worry, Snaggle. It's not for forever. I'm sure. I'm sure there's a way
Okay.
out.
Good. Let's keep going then.
Right, Sully? There's a way out. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
More than likely.
definitely.
See, there's two of
Totally a
you.
way out.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're good now. I'm good.
Yeah, so we head forward.
That's
Okay, you
why
head forward.
we went through the ancient sealed door. There's definitely a way out of here.
All right, you step into
Claw marks.
a room,
Yeah.
and the ceilings are now 50 feet high. It's a massive, gabled, black stone room. No light except for the light of the globes, which cast gentle shadows. Yes.
I just realized the snoring being gone. Just realized that means it's awake, not that that's over.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right.
Oh man.
And I will read to you what this chamber looks like. The chamber is empty except for a skull-shaped vase on a small semicircular table resting against the back wall of an alcove in the north wall. 6 narrower alcoves line the east and west walls. The northeast alcove seems to have once led to a hallway, but is caved in.
Hmm.
I doubt a door's built that hole. Just saying.
And there's a skull on a pedestal. Is that what you said?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
this space right here.
Just a full skull humanoid.
Yeah, let me let's see. Yeah, it's just a skull.
Weird.
Well, I mean,
Curious
it's a
decor.
it's a skull-shaped vase.
Oh, so it's not like an actual skull.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you
Are
can
there like
inspect
any
if you'd like.
flowers? No.
Do you make a close inspection?
I would like to. I'm not gonna touch it.
All right,
But
give me
I
a
would
perception check.
Go up to it. Perception. 10.
Okay. You do see that inside the vase, if you take a look at it, the withered remains of a bouquet of flowers, possibly lilies. But that's all you can tell here.
How decayed?
Withered, almost dried out. You can tell that they're flowers. They're just,
So like a couple weeks old.
you can't tell. You'd have to look closer.
Oh, I don't want to touch
I mean,
it.
in this
Okay.
place, there's not a lot of dust. There's not a lot
Right.
of debris other than what you
Pretty
see in
sealed.
the it is almost hermetically sealed in a way. So they could be very
Yeah.
old or they could be very new.
Yeah. Okay. And then to my right is a collapsed hallway, is what you said?
To the right is a collapsed hallway. What looks to be a hallway that has collapsed.
Okay.
You also notice
Sorry,
with
go
the
ahead.
10, you notice there is scratching along the edge of the table, but you can't make anything more than that.
Scratching like gouge marks or like letters?
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Like with that 10, you can't tell more.
Right.
Maybe
right,
it's the
okay.
light, maybe it's the age. Anyone else
Okay.
investigating anything?
I want to look at that skull vase. And
Okay,
like
that's what Sully was looking at.
and like the area around it.
Okay.
Like look at the table that it's on, look around it, see if there's anything special about it.
Okay. You take a look at it. Give me a perception check.
Perception. Poor thing. You boop. 19.
Okay. You notice that it looks like
So
the
she's
scratches
looking at the
that's-
flowers. I'm gonna look at like the table and stuff. Yeah.
Right. You look at that. You can't really tell much more about the flowers, other than that they're just in the
Sully's
in the
looking at
vase.
them. I don't care. That's
But
fine. She'll get
on
that.
on the edge, Sully points out that there's scratches there. You notice it looks like writing, a language of some sort. What languages do you know?
I know the languages that I've woken up with. Common, and I've learned Orc and Undercommon.
Okay. You have no idea what this language says.
I'll copy down the scratches that I see into my notebook.
Okay.
So that we can read them later, maybe.
Can I while she's stop it, Nugget. While she's writing them, can I see that it's a language? Do I recognize that it's a language now
Well,
that
you
I
see
see
her writing
in
it down. Yeah, now that you see her writing down, it's a language. What languages do you know?
Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Infernal.
You know, it doesn't make sense to you. You could tell that it's
Okay.
a language, but you can't read it.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that says.
I have no idea either.
Gotta dig through these rocks.
Nice.
Yeah, you can. You believe if you dug for about an hour, you could probably clear the rubble.
Nah,
Oh, that's good to know.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Okay. You move 2 rocks. You see no gold underneath it. You leave it alone.
Ugh,
So,
monster.
can Sonny see anything on the ceiling or on the floor that shows depictions?
With the amount of light that your globes
Yeah.
emit, it's almost like you only get glances of a ceiling that's arching up, and it just disappears into the darkness. You don't know how high it goes.
Okay. Goes into the abyss.
Yeah, literally.
If only I'd brought more explosives.
And there's no other obvious exit from this
Nope.
room?
You see what is an obvious hallway that has collapsed on the northeast. You see a northwest alcove and then 6 other alcoves along the side. I believe that's correct. Let me make sure I make that right. No, you see 4 alcoves, you know, to the left and right of you, a northwest alcove and a collapsed northeast alcove, and then the skull vase in front of you.
Okay. Y'all should step back.
Oh, all right.
Sonny steps way back.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna touch the table or the vase.
Okay. You touch the table, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Can I step
Can I-
forward again?
Yes.
Give me 1 second.
All right.
I'm gonna pick up the vase.
You cannot lift it off the table.
I can't lift it off the
Oh.
table.
No.
Okay. Is
Interesting.
it because it's heavy or because it's stuck to the table?
You cannot tell. It is
Okay.
immovable.
An immovable
Interesting.
vase.
Interesting.
The upgrade from the immovable
Can
rod.
now that I know this, can I do a investigation to see if like this is some type of mechanism?
Of course you may.
Could I assist? So they'll allow me to approach the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I can't pick this
course.
thing up, so I think it might be something.
Can't pick it up. Like it's bonded.
What
It's
is your
bonded, or
investigation
like
check?
it's stuck to the.
Or
Jesus
it's
Christ,
infinitely
that was
heavy?
Yeah.
Awful.
Snaggletooth.
Uh,
All right, let me through. Ah!
13.
13.
Is that
You
with
take
my
a
help?
look. The table it rests upon is of the same stone that the rest of the chamber is made of. It seems that it was almost carved from the very stone that the chamber was made of. You see no signs of connection or mechanism. You feel no obvious magics emanating from this.
It's a really heavy skull.
It's just a skull on a table, and you can't lift the skull.
Yeah, I got no fucking clue about this thing, guys.
Yes,
I have an
Glass Cannon.
idea. I'm gonna pull out one of my pieces of letter writing paper,
Mhm.
and I'm inspired from last week's session of making everyone little origami hats. I'm going to make
Okay.
like an origami lily, like a flower,
Mhm.
and I'm going to take out the old dead flowers and I'm going to put in my paper flower.
Okay. You try to touch the old dead flowers inside, and it's almost like they're insubstantial. You cannot remove them.
Oh, this is quite peculiar. I'll
You
still-
place
I'll still add
the
mine
paper.
to it.
Now,
Yeah.
is this what sort of paper is this?
It's nice letter writing paper. It's like the kind of paper that I would use to write correspondence to the people that I write to, like Torblex or the Blackwing
Okay.
Death and Sully's father.
Okay, you place it in, and,
It's nice,
nothing
nice
happens.
stationery.
It seems to sit on top of the lilies,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing happens. It doesn't age, it doesn't change, it doesn't decay. Nothing happens at all.
I'll just leave it there. I don't need to pick
Okay.
it back up.
Sunny, Snaggletooth, what are you guys doing? Sunny is specifically, because you've really not done much.
Well, trying to think of what Sonny could do to assist. We've tried touching it. I mean, other than yelling at it or pouring
Okay.
something in it. So
Try
All right,
to-
you see
Sunny-
you see 5 alcoves and one
Sun-
that's collapsed. It's obviously a tunnel.
I was actually going to ask though, is like, could I pour some coffee into it?
pour some coffee in the vase.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What type of coffee you're pouring in there?
Grinder's freshest brew.
Revivify.
Okay. You pour coffee in there. Nothing
This
happens.
Poor vase.
Although it does stain the origami flour, and it wilts almost, kind of, just because of the coffee.
You monster!
I thought it would do something.
Flowers
Okay.
don't subsist off of coffee, Sonny.
No, not the flour. I thought the vase would do something.
Okay.
Isn't this how it's supposed to work? We touch things, we do things, and they activate something, right?
All right, Snaggletooth.
Perhaps this is a mere decoration.
Well,
We're
I'm
supposed
going.
to go through the tunnel.
All right.
How
I
do we
wanna-
get the coffee out? I'm just like, because we can't pour it out.
8 hours later.
We need to have a straw.
Yes.
Want to strategically
Uh-huh.
try to pick the stones to reveal an inch-wide gap to the other side.
Okay. It is a collapsed hallway.
Mhm.
It is very difficult to pick individual stones through an entire hallway to open up a single inch wide
But
passageway. Yes,
I'd rather do it that way than move every stone.
of course. You begin work. It will take you 2 hours to do it this way.
Damn! Why am I the only one doing this?
Can I have Grinder go over and start helping him?
Okay, it will now take you 1 hour to do it for a 1 inch passageway with Grinder's help. And I will reiterate, this is a room with very tall ceilings. There are
Yeah.
5 complete
Look at some
alcoves.
other alcoves.
There is a
This is
6th
nice,
alcove.
though.
There is a 6th complete alcove with a stone stone vase of a skull sitting on a stone table, and 1 alcove that is completely collapsed that is now being worked on rather peculiarly by Snaggletooth and Grinder as they take individual rocks out for some reason.
Look, okay. At least I have a method.
Could Sonny go grab one of the stones from that alcove and throw it into one of the empty alcoves?
Okay, if
Just
you'd like
to see
to
if
do
there's
that.
a reaction. Yeah. He's gonna do that then.
Didn't we look into 6 inscriptions in a wall?
What if all of us has to stand
Oh, yeah,
inside
we
an
did.
alcove?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, go, please continue.
No, go ahead.
I was
We
just
could
saying,
do
well,
that.
what if we all need to step inside an alcove?
How
Okay.
do I get the coffee out? Which
Don't. It's in there. It's not coming out anytime soon. Glass.
flowers do not like coffee. I experimented.
Just a quick thought I want to add. I asked Keebler to pick up the skull.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Kubler,
undead.
Ross is unable to move the skull as well.
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
Keebler.
Oh.
Yeah, Kubler.
I like
Keebler,
Keebler too.
Kubler.
I can't help it. The
I'll
Kubler elf.
I'm gonna go over to this alcove.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me look at the map again. Which one? Okay, you
This
go
one.
to that alcove.
I asked the Darrells nicely to scoop out all the coffee from this skull-shaped vase.
When you reach that alcove, you notice that there is a message scrawled across it in the same handwriting, in the same language as the
Oh,
one
no.
that
I have no idea.
Glass Cannon found.
Oh god damn it. Okay.
So next alcove then. Can Sunny go to another alcove then?
Sure.
Can he go to the one next to it? Kind of
is
taking
a-
her lead.
It
Let's
is
go to
a
that one.
smooth stone alcove with nothing that stands out about it.
There's nothing in here, guys.
There's writing in mine.
How come you got writing?
All I got is
Uh-huh.
rocks.
Hey, what's his name? Kubler. Check out this other one down here. The bottom one.
He checks. The four to the south, east, and southwest all are just smooth stone alcoves that show nothing of any import.
So we've got all the bottom ones here are smooth with nothing. Only that top left one has writing. And then I'm assuming the right one with the rubble might have some writing, yeah?
I mean,
So can
it's rubble.
Sonny's gonna go there and start digging more now. So him and Grinder
Okay.
are gonna start digging.
All right, about 45 minutes of work. You guys will make a 1-inch passageway through this
Why is it 1 inch?
because that's what Snaggletooth asked to do, and that's what's
Oh,
going
God.
on. You can choose to do something differently if you'd like.
Look, I'm making 1-inch passage. You want to expand the passage? That's you.
Figured out. Glass has figured out how they're going to get the coffee out of the vase. I'm
Oh,
going
wonderful.
to fold an entire bouquet of paper flowers
How many of this would that be?
because the paper will osmosis up the coffee. Like
okay,
a dozen.
so how many sheets?
like
A dozen?
A
Okay.
dozen.
I'm going to ask a question.
Okay.
A
And this may
bouquet.
give it away, but I have to ask this question.
Okay.
What would you value the cost of a single sheet of paper?
Oh gosh, I have no idea. What Glass would have paid whatever the nice merchant person had asked.
Okay, and
Glass
is this
is
like
not good with money.
is this the
um,
finest of
It's very
of-
nice because
parchment?
I was writing to Tor Blexor and Sully's father. I wanted to leave good impressions. So it's like
Okay.
fancy stationery.
Okay. And you put about 12 in there.
Yeah, and if it looks like
Okay.
it's sucking up the coffee, but there's still coffee at the bottom, I'll fold more. She's going to fold as many paper flowers as it takes.
Hold on.
Okay.
To get
I
the
just want to make
coffee
sure
out.
you added the value of the coffee. Okay, that's premium coffee.
Premium.
I am. Okay. This is all happening while you ignore. Okay, I will ask before we do anything else when Sully returns.
Because it's a flower vase and there's coffee in it, so it's broken. That is not the
Yes.
vase's purpose, and so Glass is determined to fix it.
I understand that. I'm going to have to wait for Sully to return because I need
That's
to
fine.
ask Sully
Certainly,
a question.
I'm here for it.
So we're digging. We get a 1 inch hole. Is there airflow? Is there a draft coming out of the hole? Or has that not happened yet?
There's not really any airflow inside this entire. It doesn't feel like it. You don't feel the wind. Sully, thank you for returning. I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
Wonderful. You are in the northwest alcove.
Mm-hmm.
You find the writing that you don't
Yeah.
understand. Do
Uh-huh.
you, at any point, touch the wall?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. When you touch the wall, it feels as though the wall writhes beneath your hand.
Well, I don't like that.
Can you make a wisdom insight check? DC 13.
Insight. Oh dear God. Okay. Not the most insightful person. That's a 9.
All right, it's just a creepy wall.
Just a creepy wall. Okay. I'm just gonna hang out here.
Okay, with the creepy wall.
Yep, with the creepy wall.
All right, when you
I'm
look
gonna
at
see
it, you don't see it
flowers.
moving. You don't see it
Right.
moving,
It
but
just
when you touch it, it
feels like
feels like it does.
Weird. I would like to. I know I don't understand this language. I would like to work to identify this language.
Ah.
Okay, excellent. Can you make me an intelligence check, or I'll even give you a history check, whichever one is better?
I will go with
I mean,
history.
they'll be the same unless you have a proficiency in history.
I am proficient in history.
Perfect. Then make me a history check.
Fuck. That's a 13. I'm rolling like single digits.
I
right
will
now.
say this: you are a trained bard. You have
Mhm.
gone to college. In
Mhm.
college, you studied lots of things.
Mhm.
And at some point in the past, you have noticed this language.
Okay.
You will know it to more than likely be either abyssal
Abyssal.
or infernal.
Well, I know
She
infernal,
speaks
so I know
infernal.
it's not infernal.
Okay, then you know it's abyssal.
Okay. Okay. Which I had my suspicions because demons.
Yeah.
Guys, this is definitely abyssal. Like
It's what?
demon abyssal. The language is demons.
Fascinating.
Well, that would explain a lot of the demons outside, right? As he's chucking rocks.
We're
Okay.
just like,
Yeah,
that's
like
nice.
I'm not surprised that it's abyssal.
When you look back, you see that Sunny, Snaggle, and Grinder are throwing rocks out of the hallway. Snaggletooth is picking individual small rocks, while Sunny and Grinder are taking like the entire other side out.
Yes, we're getting the big
Okay.
rocks.
Okay. And in the time that you've been studying this, Snaggle has made nearly no progress whatsoever on his side, but has a nice, small, tidy stack of little pebbles next to him. While Sunny and Grinder have dug through about halfway of what you
I
imagine
see.
is the hallway, and they're just knocking it out.
We're
I
gonna
see.
take a union break and get coffee too.
The river
that's
slowly
fine.
wears down the rock. Okay.
Of course. And slowly dies of hunger while everyone else moves forward. You also notice when you look over that Glass Cannon has continued to make origami flowers
I got
and
an origami
continues to-
kick after the hat shoes last week.
and is putting them all into the skull and has
Sucking
been
out the
doing it for some
coffee.
time. And it seems like as you add them in there, while they are soaked in the coffee, they don't seem to be bringing it out. The coffee stays, but yet they soak in it and it just keeps sinking, and you keep adding more. And you keep
There's gonna be
adding
enough
more.
to at least grab some mass and pull it out eventually.
And you keep
know?
adding more. But it doesn't seem
gonna
to. They
be
each
so
kind of
gross.
sit, and it's like the more you put in there, they seem to all fit in the same space for some reason.
So weird.
Okay? And then after a little while of this, as rocks are being tossed or stacked,
I will need to
The-
purchase
the-
more stationery at the next
the
town.
wall rides, and Glass Cannon origamis herself into oblivion. You notice, Sully and Glass Cannon,
Oh,
that the eye sockets of the skull flash red. And you are making the next flower when you
Yeah.
notice that everything inside the skull withers and
Oh.
decays like it has been in there forever. The coffee is gone, dried into everything, and every one of
is
those
it like
flow-
one of those like an old coffee pot where it's just like crusted on the insides at the bottom?
instantly
No.
crusted, and all the paper is crusted with it, and it just like
Oh,
old
gross.
parchment. It just
So
it
gross.
gets brittle and then just falls apart before your eyes. And then the wall behind the table slides upwards, revealing a long tunnel.
That is not the reaction I was expecting. I
Sti-
just look like, did anyone else see that? And
Did
I
Sunny-
don't put my last flower in there.
Well, I mean, do we hear this? Is
You
it making a
definitely,
large
you definitely
rattle?
hear it.
Sunny pauses, digging, looks behind him, and goes, "What's going on?"
Not a goddamn clue.
The skull glass face consumed the coffee and my paper bouquet and has opened a door
But why?
Maybe it likes coffee.
I do not know. We will translate this inscription at some point, and maybe it will hold the clue.
You might want to grab the inscription from the wiggly wall as well.
I shall do that, and then I'll put like a rock in the newly opened doorway so it doesn't like smash closed immediately, and I'll go quickly copy down that scribbly inscription too.
So, do you guys want me to finish this tunnel over here, or are we going in that new passageway? What you think?
I mean, I feel like the new passageway would definitely be easier.
Yeah, you're right. Throws the rocks down. Come on, Grinder.
Oh no.
You know what? Screw you guys. I'm going this way.
Okay, bye.
Oh wait, how far am I?
Oh, you've still got another hour and a half of pebble wrangling. If you were to pick up the rocks on the side where Sunny was, it'd be about another 15 minutes and you'd be through.
I'll go with him.
Okay. Alrighty. As you make your way through a hallway that looks oddly like the very first one you went through, you notice carvings of the same battle.
Oh.
The same holes in the walls that gave you the gibbering mouthers. Do you proceed?
Oh no!
I'm gonna
Guys.
pick up a rock. I'm gonna pick up a rock from that tunnel and just kind of very gently chuck it out there.
I will also pick up a rock, but I'll hold on to it in case Sully needs a second rock.
Okay. Are these rocks that they pulled because this space is
Yeah.
perfectly clean? So
yeah,
it's rocks from
it's
the
one of the rocks from the
You
rubble.
go and grab and you toss a rock out there, and it's got that, you know, when you throw rock on another rock in like a stone area, it just echoes.
Complex.
And
yeah.
it's really loud suddenly for some reason, but nothing happens.
Okay. What we need is like, I don't know, maybe some like wooden stakes and we can just drive them in the holes. It won't come out. I think it'll work.
Plug with the rock pebbles.
I will step forward.
I'll walk beside you.
You walk around the corner. You reach the point at which Snaggletooth was when the goo began to seep from the holes, and absolutely nothing happens.
Yeah, because we don't hear the breathing this time,
Nope.
right?
There is no breathing
Okay.
this time.
Okay.
Then Blast and I will continue forward, I guess.
Yeah, you and your fake out. Alright.
All right. So you walk forward into the larger space as it opens up. The
Pretty
lower...
lights.
What's that?
I see pretty lights. I run.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Let me
you go.
read what
Go
you
on.
see
Yeah.
first. 2 rows of black stone pillars, marbled with white veins, support the 50-foot-high vaulted ceiling of this hall, the floor of which is polished to a mirror-like sheen. Ornate brass braziers rest at the feet of 4 of the pillars, and faint music fills the hall.
I don't like the music. No, that's boss music right there.
Yep, you can't see, like, you don't know where the music's coming from, but you hear it. Do the rest of you enter behind the running Snaggletooth?
Yes, but not running?
But I didn't hear you describe the pretty lights.
Because we're getting to that now.
Oh, there's no pretty lights. Okay, I go.
As Sunny steps in as the second person into the hallway, the 4 braziers ignite, their bowls filling with pale flames that coalesce into dancing humanoid forms.
Ooh.
The glow from the flames glint off the northern wall, where a towering mosaic of stained glass depicts a maelstrom of color, within which are 9 symbols. The image shifts as you watch it.
Sunny freezes in place, thinking he's about to die, and he's looking for gibbering mouthers everywhere.
Okay? As you see these dancing forms, they
Let's go
emit
dance with them.
quite a bit of a light. Let me throw you first before you start causing. Okay. All right. So you see them dancing. They emit light in a radius, and they beckon you to come towards them. I
No.
need Snaggletooth, wisdom, insight,
Okay.
as they wave you to come dance with them, and as you move to go that way.
What's the harm with dancing with some fire people in an evil
Yeah.
temple? Nothing
Yeah.
can go wrong here.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Hell yeah.
Oh gosh.
21.
Okay.
Oh, that's the forbidden dance.
No, they want you to dance with them. They're
Okay.
beckoning you to come and dance.
Hell yeah, I love dancing.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity acrobatics or a charisma performance check as you dance with the flame.
All right. 27.
Okay.
Gosh.
The dancing flame flickers brightly with joy and flies to the stained glass mosaic and touches a symbol on it.
Ooh.
Okay.
The other flames dance.
I mean, show us your moves, guys.
I will step forward.
Careful, Sully. I think there might be more mouthers in here. The lights went on.
Yeah.
It's a party up in here.
Bust out some
Uh,
moves, Sully.
Yeah, can I also attempt to dance with a flame humanoid?
Yes, you may.
Shape.
You approach. You can tell they want to dance. Make an acrobatics or performance check.
I will make a performance check.
Go ahead.
15. I rolled a 4.
You 15 and you rolled a 4. Okay,
I have
you
a
dance,
plus 11 in performance.
you dance in tune, not quite as lithely and as scarily erotically as Snaggletooth did with his fire, but it is enough that the flame gets excited and flies up to the stained glass window and touches a different symbol this time. Not in the order that they're going around as they switch and move, just another one. The first one, if you look closely, was a spider.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is the bleeding eye.
It's charming symbols on this stained glass.
If
I
you
guess
roll,
is
if you
there-
want to roll me a religion check,
I would like to, because I think I know what these are.
or
and I
just
don't
say what you
like
think
it.
they are.
I think they're symbols of the betrayer gods.
They are indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. There are two beckoning piles of fire that want to dance.
I will attempt to dance with one of them. I did practice with a fae that one time.
Wonderful. You start doing the robot. And,
Yes, I do.
And I need an acrobatics or a performance check.
I will roll acrobatics because I'm not proficient at either, so we'll go with the
Okay.
higher stat. 23.
Excellent. It
Very nice.
dances with you and excitedly accepts your dance. Even though it's a little strange, it moves in time with you and then flies up to the stained glass window and touches the jagged spiral.
Mm-hmm.
That
Sunny,
leaves
your
one
turn.
flame. Would Kubler
Sunny.
or Sunny want to dance with the fire?
Gosh.
Sonny
look,
can do
Kubler.
it.
Oh, Sunny steps up.
Sonny
You
steps
know,
up to the plate to do awkward
That's
dragon dance.
probably a good call. Looking at Kubler's stats.
All right. All right, so you work your way up and you start getting jiggy with it.
I'm so jiggy. Yes,
All right,
flame,
I need
dancing.
acrobatics or performance.
Knowing Sonny's gonna
18.
need help, I help him.
18?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
18.
Nice.
While
Look,
it is
that
the most
dance party with that fae helped out. We've all got moves.
You know, while it is probably the most uncomfortable dance you have seen by someone who is so willingly trying to dance, the flame accepts your offering.
The flame's like, I ain't getting better.
Flies up. You know, you imagine if you had not danced well, they probably would have attacked you. But this one flies up to the trio of arms. All right. Let me see. And it begins. Let's see.
So it was the symbols. It was a
spider,
spider,
bleeding
a
eye,
bleeding eye, a
jagged
spire,
The
and
spiral.
then 3 arms.
The
Yeah.
trio of
It's
arms.
Spiral,
Okay.
not spire. Spiral. Okay.
Let me see. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, hold on. You notice as the last symbol is touched, a door opens at the base of the wall, leading to a hallway. All right, and I will open that up to you.
You know, this place ain't so bad.
I am so stunned you guys have just like
Why'd
picking
you say
everything
that?
right and getting it right. Like, I'm glad I attacked you with the Malders because this is getting disappointing. You're supposed to be.
We're heroes,
Hey,
okay, man.
we're bumbling adventurers,
But
not
we're
heroes.
We're heroes. Also, I think a lot of this
okay.
is just sheer dumb luck.
All right, that is going to be. Oh, I love the sound of this one. Do
Oh,
you
no.
enter through the
Looks
doorway?
weird.
I mean, why
Yes.
not? That seems
Seeing
to
at
work
the
well
end of the
for us so
hallway?
far.
We haven't had any problems with doors yet.
The walls of this hallway are decorated with the carvings of spine figures and chained bodies.
Ooh.
The floor is covered by a nest of black chains. The sound of distant wailing comes from a dark, circular hole in the floor at the north end of the hall. As soon as you step inside, you feel weighted down with a sense of terrible dread. Like on the back of your neck, you can feel the hair standing up. Your mind is almost recoiling from what has to be a horrible place. I need anyone in that new hallway to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Can't we go back and dance
And is
with the hot
anyone
fire?
immune to charmed or frightened?
Only disease and magical sleep.
Okay.
Not yet.
Oh.
That'd be next level.
So wisdom saving throw, you
18.
said?
A wisdom saving throw.
18.
Okay.
12, but I can make it a 16 with a reaction.
Okay. The DC is 14.
I will make it a 16.
Okay. You pass.
Okay.
Glass cannon. Okay, you pass. Snaggletooth, you fail.
Oh, the
Unless-
chains!
Unless you want a luck roll.
You know what? I'll try it.
Okay. There you go. Sunny,
I
wisdom
got a
save.
14.
14. Sully.
18.
All of you are fine.
Quick question too: do you need to roll for grinder?
No.
Okay.
Grinder isn't affected by
He's
this.
a baby.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Babe.
Okay, the chains, you notice, like, let's say, I will describe this. As Snaggletooth teetered on falling prone, as he got close, I mean, even though he's small, as he got closer to the ground, you saw the chains near him writhe and start moving in his direction. You imagine that if he had fallen prone, the chains would have wrapped around him.
Ooh.
But you all feel that frightful presence in the back of your mind slide away. It's still there, but it's not quite as intimidating. The weight on your shoulders is a little lighter.
And there's a hole in the floor?
And there is a hole in the floor with wailing and gnashing of teeth coming from it.
Oh, charming. That sounds like Betrayer's Rise.
Why
I'll...
don't we go back to the ballroom?
Because we've
There was
already
no other
passed through
door
the
there.
ballroom.
We'll go to the hole in the ground.
Yeah, I'll go look at the hole. Let me look in that hole.
Alright, I'm not staying back here alone.
We can all
Okay.
hold hands if you would like.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
hold hands and go to the hole.
As you
The last of the chain is Kubler, Daryl, and Daryl. There.
as you get close to look into the hole, you notice that it is a shaft that descends 10 feet
Oh.
until it opens into a mawing blackness that you see no bottom for.
Okay.
Hey, Sonny, give me one of your rocks.
Yeah.
Already
The
way
shiny
ahead of you.
pebble.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking that, so I'm gonna give you one or two.
Okay, I'm gonna drop one of the glowstones down into the hole.
Okay.
Count how far it goes down.
You let it descend, and it fall. You see it descend, down, 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 down. You imagine
Rubs his
it's
eyes.
about 100 feet to the floor.
Oh, this is
Ooh.
fine.
They should have built
So-
an elevator.
You do notice as you send it down that there is large kind of shapes, which might be, well, roll me a perception check as you look to see if you can tell what it is that you see.
Love to look at that.
We're all just looking, like, holding hands, looking down the edge of this hole.
Shit.
12.
12.
Also
A
12.
stagger through 12.
19.
19. Sonny, are you just not looking down the hole?
Okay.
I
No,
didn't think
no,
so. Hey, dancing with the fire was about as far as you were going tonight. I understand.
I was about
Glass
to make
cannon.
Sunny turn around
Yes.
after we saw it drop.
Yes.
Glass cannon. As the glow orb descends, you notice that there is a statue that stands about 30 feet. It's possible if you were to jump, you could try and grab hold of it.
Oh, I'm
Holy
not
shit,
worried.
there are giants down there!
I'm not worried about it. Someone prepared Featherfall today.
Okay.
So, Glass will say, I will be able to protect us from this approximately 100-foot fall. However, we would have a difficult time getting back up.
Back up. Yeah.
Well, there is a tunnel behind us, backed away. We just gotta take a little bit of rubble, and we can.
I mean,
we also have rope.
yeah, I mean, do none of you bring your adventurers back?
Says the hero.
I mean,
could've
I brought my
touched-
heroes
Is
back,
there-
but
is
you
there-
guys.
Anything to tie a rope to up here?
Chains. There's chains on the wall, right?
You wanna touch those chains?
Yeah, I kind of don't.
Did anyone else get the impression this is like a metallic spider web?
No.
Is that just my imagination?
I mean, I do
Yes.
now.
Why are you causing me nightmares?
What if there's a metallic spider down there, guys?
Okay.
Then we
All
shall
right.
conquer it. Let's go.
So, did she just pull us all over off the edge? Like,
Hero
I know, like, I
We're
lift a
all
foot up
holding hands.
and
Yeah.
How long do you wait before you cast Featherfall?
like, if you wish to fall slowly, you should come with me.
We're all holding hands, so you're just kind of pulling us along.
The old
Alright.
Muppet Christmas Carol where Rizzle the Rat is like,
Yep.
oh, yeah, that's that scream as we're going down.
I hear no better suggestions. So, yep.
All right. And so you cast Featherfall
Yep,
on
I'll
yourself.
Go down. You can cast it up to 6 people.
Okay.
So
Well,
one
then
of the
all
Daryls
six-
is gonna be a little out of luck. But,
Daryl's just gonna go thwack.
no! We leave a Daryl up here with the rope.
Yes.
Okay. Daryl
Yeah.
Daryl at the
Leave
top with the rope.
A Daryl at the top with the rope.
Okay.
With
I
like 2
hope-
ropes tied together. So it's
Mhm.
100 feet just standing there.
I don't know that his strength is much better than the rest of you, but I'm sure it might be okay.
Worst case scenario, we say, hey, Daryl, walk towards that chain wall. And then we just climb up real fast while he's like, whatever terrible things are happening to him.
Fair enough.
Um,
Fair enough. Okay. So you descend into a new section completely.
Yeah.
Let
Cast
me move you guys over to an oh no, don't want to do that. I forgot. Okay, so we're going to give you this space. I was not expecting you to get this far today.
Well, look at us. We're just like, you know what? Screw the side path. Direct path. Go.
Now, jumping down a hole. Okay, you guys land right here.
Look, no one else seemed super like we were all kind of like, well,
And-
we could go back to that other passage, but they all seem equally terrible. So why not
Okay,
just move
I will-
forward?
I'm going to read to you the description of
Oh,
this place called the Threshold of the Excoriated.
I mean,
The awful wailing noise gets even louder as you descend into the chamber. A beam of light from above illuminates a statue in the middle of the room. The statue, made of pale marble, is shaped like a man on his knees, arms pinioned behind his back, trussed up in chains that cut into his skin. Hooks line the corner of the figure's mouth, pulling his lips away from his teeth, and smaller barbs encircle his eyes, holding the eyelids open. All the while, hideous noise comes out of the statue's open mouth, yet still, its expression is one of ecstasy. A double door made of iron is set into the statue's chest. These surfaces have no handles. A triangle, each side 40 feet long, is carved into the floor around the statue, surrounding it. At each of the triangle's points, a stone arm juts up from the floor with its hand outstretched. That is the statue you saw when you began your descent. But as you fall down, all of this unfolds before you.
Nice and
And-
slow, because we're feather falling. Just.
I know. And
Is it Alan?
that is where we end it for this evening.
Ooh.
I cast silence on the statue. No more of those noises, please.
Cease.
All right.
Man, Featherfall was a good choice for today. I was
Featherfall
like,
was
yeah.
a
I was like,
perfect
do
choice.
I prepare it for a dungeon? I think I will.
There are
Yeah.
other avenues, but you guys went the direct route. I mean, straight down the middle. I mean, there's all these other pathways that all come to the same place, but you guys were like, nope, we're going through the hole.
Listen,
All right.
the less time we spend in the evil temple, the better.
That is very, very true. Outstanding.
I mean, even heroes can be scared, but you
Yes.
know, they
That's
find the
fair.
courage to go.
That is so fair. Yes, even heroes can be scared and find the courage to move forward,
Yeah.
as I do every week on Mondays in Exandria, the new batch, where I try and lead these people through craziness. And so we're going to go around. I'll start with myself. Talk about what we're like this night. I'm deception check if I'm here on Mondays, Tuesdays. This Tuesday, I think we're playing again. That's 2 weeks in a row, first time in a while. Can't wait to find out why we're so screwed where we are in our Stargate game. And then coming up on the 28th, I believe, for Aliens.
Friday
The
the
day
28th.
the day after my birthday. I will not tell you how old I am this year, but the day after my birthday, I will be celebrating with Aliens, I hope, and that will be a wonderful time. So I cannot wait. Hank Granger is totally not you just like killing people and torturing them for information or stealing their stuff. I don't know. He's not a very nice guy, but he's trying to get along with skin jobs, which he now calls replicants because he's got to be nice to Violet 6. Favorite part tonight was just the way you guys handled this entire dungeon. But the thing that almost defeated
Bumblingly?
you was the 3 ways out of the room, and you guys couldn't figure out any of them until finally Glass Cannon just throws all of her paper origami into the. All you had to do was sacrifice 25 gold worth of stuff into the hole.
You know,
So we
could
did it
have
with
poured.
coffee and paper.
We could have poured 25 gold worth of coffee into
You
there.
could
just
have.
saying.
We could
I
have.
was waiting. I had assigned a value to the coffee, and for every cup you poured in, I was going to tick that value up. And so I thought that was fun. And I especially like Snaggletooth doing his 1-inch passageway, which was twice. I mean, it was only going to take you an hour for one person to dig through that, and for each person it helped, it would be reduced down. So it could have taken you guys 10 minutes to remove the rubble. But
Why would we
you know,
do that?
That's so easy. Why would we take that path?
Exactly. I love it. I enjoyed this so much. I love how you guys demolish my dungeons and make them seem almost silly at times. It's what makes me excited about this, because I love how you
Just
guys
bumble
problem
through
solve,
them.
and sometimes you don't. You just dumb luck it all the way through, and I love that too. I'm going to pass this along to Sarah as she closes out the rest of our channel here. Thank you very much, Lindy.
Thank you. We're gonna go around. We're gonna say the rest of us what our favorite part was and where we can find you. Sully, how was tonight for you, Sully?
That was a blast. I love this game. I loved playing with these characters, and I love dungeon. I hate dungeons, but I love dungeons.
Love
if that
hate.
makes
But how do you
any
feel about
sense.
dragons?
I love dragons.
All right, so
Can't
it's
not love dragons.
okay. Fair.
Yeah. I'm Nuggetosaurus. I play here on Mondays, playing this character. I gate master every other Tuesday as the chaos coordinator of our Stargate Flames of Hope game, where they are currently trapped underneath a ancient temple with a person who doesn't really have a lot of memories, and there's a lot of questions that they have right now, and hopefully we'll be able to answer them tomorrow night. As well as the occasional weekend when we play Aliens, which, as Deception Check said, is going to be April 28th this month, I believe. My favorite part was Sunny and Glass Cannon's dances. Because, like, Snaggletooth and Sully, yes, I can see them dancing. You know, that's... I'm a bard, like, of course. And Snaggletooth just has no shame, so dancing all the time. But just the image of Sunny and Glass Cannon and their dances just cracks me up. And I love it. And I'm very excited to see what more horrors, ? This temple throws at us, so...
Next, first step, improv dance. Second, slam poetry. We're screwed. No, Snaggletooth Blastcap, how is tonight for you?
Oh, great. Yes, I'm D20 Coup de Grace. You can find me here Mondays, Tuesdays, sometimes on Saturdays, and on my channel playing GTRP sometimes. I think I liked just instantly seeing this room and be like, run towards the light! Yeah. And just kind of randomly just jumping in and doing the non-combat encounter out of nowhere. That was pretty fun. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Fabulous, fabulous. Sunny, how about you?
That was great. I really enjoyed him. Snaggletooth charging in all the time. It's fantastic. The gibbering maws were great, and I like our creative solutions to puzzle solving that we do. We're great. We're great at this stuff. So yeah,
The
I'll be
best
here.
heroes.
Yeah, we're the best heroes and adventurers ever. Best. Totally not lucky at all. Anyways, I'll be here Mondays and Tuesdays when we do Stargate, and that was fun. I'm excited. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my favorite part was how we solved all of the puzzles completely unintentionally today. Especially Snaggletooth being like, yeah, I'm gonna go up and dance with them, and then made the insight check and be like, yeah, that is what they want you to do. It's like, cool, I was already doing that, let's go. It was just so great. I can only imagine that if the other group, if AO Jade and her gang had a crystal ball and were watching us, they would just be like, how? Why? What? How are they the heroes? It tickles me. It tickles me something fierce. I also liked each of us, like, hyper fixating on one aspect of the room and not teamworking or collaborating at all in that first puzzle room. That was rather amusing to me.
I'd like to think that AO and like Galceriad, like you think that they would be looking and going, how are they heroes? But I imagine that they look at it and go, that's how heroes do it. They just go and they know instinctively what. That's why they're good. We think too much. You should just be instinctual. Those are real heroes.
No, we are the most bumbling bunch. I feel like our last batch of characters were more intentional about some of their actions than this crew is. This crew's like, let's fuck around and find out. Our motto, we fuck around and we find out. So, tune in next week where we explore more of this dungeon. Terrible, terrible temple of evil, and hopefully don't die. We'll find out. We'll see how far bumbling can take you. And of course tomorrow night for Stargate Flames of Hope, and on Friday the 28th for our Aliens game. It's gonna be really awesome, so thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. We appreciate you. Until next time, have fun and play games.